presentation is on reducing homelessness in the United States.
The Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration defines a homeless person as an individual or family who lacks a fixed, regular, and adequate nighttime residence. In a report from the Department of Housing and Urban Development, it was stated that 653,000 people were homeless in the United States in 2023. The first problem we should look at is the effect of homelessness on human and environmental health. According to Sharon Shimard, an associate professor at the University of Alaska, 12% of the homeless population in the U.S. is living in encampments. Bert Johnson, a reporter for a radio station, stated that these encampments become places where waste collects because of the lack of disposal services and litter cleanup. For example, in Reno, Nevada, workers can collect up to 3,240 cubic feet of waste from homeless encampments in a single day. Also, the Ventura County Star newspaper stated that along the Ventura River in Southern California, 35 cases of trash were found that were likely caused by homeless encampments. Melissa Denchak, a writer and editor for Fine Cooking, stated that the water pollution degrades water quality and introduces waterborne illnesses and toxins, all of which negatively impact human health. Marine debris like plastic bottles can cause suffocation and entanglement in aquatic organisms. An article from the University of Saskatchewan said that the soil compaction caused by foot traffic poses problems with plant growth and nutrient movement. Additionally, Edward Russo, a writer for the Eugene Register Guardian, stated that the unattended fires can start forest fires and the presence of food can attract wild animals. Overall, homeless encampments can cause real problems for human and environmental health.
Homelessness has many different impacts on a variety of different factors that go into one's personal well-being. When someone is homeless, they typically have little to no resources regarding things such as healthcare and a secure place to stay. Oftentimes, homeless individuals are also significantly more likely to be the target of sex trafficking due to their vulnerability, lack of a safe environment, and struggle to survive. Many people faced with homelessness try to participate in sexual activities in exchange for things such as food and shelter. It was found that 1 in 3 homeless youth engage in survival sex, and while 1 to 3% of the general youth population have reported sexual assault, 21 to 42% of the homeless youth population have reported sexual assault. These factors combined with their often poor living conditions result in homeless individuals facing higher risk of contracting or experiencing physical ailments such as tuberculosis, malnutrition, and STDs. Many of the harsh factors that go into surviving while homeless ultimately end up causing mental illness as well as unhealthy coping mechanisms such as drug use. According to the 2013 AHAR, 257,000 people who were homeless had a severe mental illness or a chronic substance abuse issue. Harm reduction and accommodation offered for homeless people in need are lackluster at best and it only worsens the struggle already in place.
Along with this, the environmental and personal strains of homelessness. America's national and state level governments continue to worsen the issues by enacting anti-homelessness legislation. One of the more aggressive ways this involvement manifests is in the over-policing of homeless. According to Ayobami Lanui, directed to vigorously police homeless persons, officers may internalize frameworks that see homeless persons as criminogenic and come to believe that punitive intervention against homeless individuals are effective deterrents against criminal and antisocial behavior. A key takeaway from this statement is the use of the word directed. This means that police officers are at least passively, if not actively instructed to continually interact and possibly arrest the unhoused communities in their area. As seen in the graph, Atlanta is a prime example of this, with homeless people in Atlanta only taking up 0.4% of their population, but making up over 12% of the arrests in the city. This is a serious issue that has and will continually perpetuate homelessness in Atlanta and many other cities with similar statistics.
High housing in America is a major problem to society, whether it's moving here to make a fresh start or already a citizen here. There will still be issues when it comes to claiming a home. The issue within high housing is caused by a shortage of 640 million acres of federal land. This shortage causes about 2.7 to 3.2 million homes that cannot be built, which results of one of the reasons why pricings are still the same now, or perhaps even more. To be more precise, that is 2.5% of the U.S. inventory that has already been there as of 2022. These percentages can give an idea that high housing can affect people who are in low income and barely making the minimum wage for a living. As a result, people who have come across a situation with these problems end up being homeless. Nevertheless, low income is something that cannot be fixed as of now, but the affordable high housing crisis is yet to be solved. High housing and high rents affect low income people and others to the point they become homeless or not have enough money to even invest in a house. In urban areas, rents can rise up, which results in homelessness being raised up to even goes even more if rent increases. Homelessness is driven by the high cost of housing, and these housing markets are influenced to up the cost or prices of houses in order to achieve their own goal.
One solution to reduce homelessness is to increase financial literacy. Financial literacy is the ability to understand and effectively use various financial skills according to investopedia.com, and it helps people make smart decisions that improve their financial situation. A study by the Center for Economics and Business Research found that financially illiterate people save and invest less money, have higher rates of bankruptcy and debt, and experience a wealth gap that sustains poverty. Increasing financial literacy should prevent and improve conditions such as these along with homelessness. According to the Urban Institute, which was founded by former President Lyndon Johnson, a good high school financial literacy program can provide many benefits. So offering an exceptional course in schools can increase financial literacy. Bettering financial literacy for others outside of school is also important. According to Jumpstart, a coalition of 100 organizations, Visa offers a free program called Practical Money Skills that educates users on finances. Promoting and making more financial literacy initiatives will help to increase financial literacy and therefore financial situations. However, there is some debate on the effectiveness of financial literacy education. In an article from the American Society of Pension Professionals and Actuaries, a nonprofit organization, it was said that there was not much evidence to suggest that high school finance courses improve people's financial decision making. And in an article from the National Public Radio, it was said that almost everyone who took a financial literacy class forgot the information in the following year and a half. Other solutions will likely be needed to truly impact financial situations and reduce homelessness.
Our second solution introduces the United States national government should step in and enact legislation to alleviate some of the hardships placed on homeless populations. This could look like several different laws being signed into action, like the banning of loitering laws. Loitering laws, since their enactment, have been steeped in racism and continue to criminalize those who society deems to be at the bottom. According to Risa L. Goldbuff, the dean of the University of Virginia's law, describes how the original loitering laws of America were enacted just after slavery was abolished. The purpose for its creation was to criminalize newly freed slaves who were just standing around because they were given nowhere to go and no money to buy it themselves. As loitering laws have stayed in practice, they continually target those who are lowest in society. One of the most beneficial laws that could be passed to outlaw all forms of loitering and vagrancy laws in America. A genuine implementation of laws that would take away so many hardships for homeless people would be a major solution to the current homeless issue plaguing America. Even with its benefits, rectifying laws and signing new bills would not fix the amount of homeless people. It would only rectify problems facing homeless people. A more complete solution would prevent more people from becoming homeless and help people leave homelessness.
While the other solutions previously mentioned may help solve part of the problem, the most effective one possible would be providing affordable housing as well as the necessary accommodations to make the transition into a stable life easier on the participants involved. Rapid rehousing provides short-term rental assistance, giving homeless individuals a chance to address other challenges that may have led to their homelessness, such as obtaining employment or addressing substance abuse issues. Providing easy access, inexpensive housing, as well as financial aid can give them the opportunity to both better the conditions that contribute to their poor mental and physical health and work on maintaining their new living situation. 73% of people rapidly rehoused exited to permanent housing, including 67% of those who had zero income and did not receive a permanent housing voucher. Not only is rapid rehousing significantly less costly than alternatives such as homeless shelters, people that participate in it have a higher likelihood of actually sticking to a healthier lifestyle. 93% of families and 88% of single adult veterans who were rapidly rehoused did not return to shelter for at least 1 year. When proper support systems are put in place, homelessness can be both reduced and prevented. While rapid rehousing is effective, it can be hard to find landlords willing to go along with the program. This, combined with its participants' struggle to stay consistent with a healthy lifestyle, can make it difficult for the program's effects to stay long term. However, it was found that when participants were able to maintain stability during and afterward, monthly income increased for participants by almost 100% between program entry and program exit. Effective housing systems are fundamental to reducing homelessness quickly and permanently.
Regardless of homelessness, efficient housing systems are essential for rapidly and permanently eliminating homelessness and may be the best solution as of now. These solutions give the purpose that homelessness is caused by things like the effects of the environment with pollution and littering, mental health illnesses and not having any health care, hostile architecture to keep homeless people away, and most importantly, high housing costs. Problems of homelessness need to be addressed and heard of in order for things to get better for society and the environment altogether. This is to show that not only is homelessness a major crisis, but I think that should never happen under any circumstances for the fact that it affects everything around it. Please keep in mind that homelessness is not the only cause that are affecting things around them. To end on a positive note, effective housing systems can make a positive impact on homelessness and society.
And these are our works cited sources.
All right, thank you.